Hey, cool. Thank you for joining me for this, what I call my shorts. Um, this one, if you watch the lesson, if you watch the lesson 9, I kind of briefly, I tried to explain swinging straight as best I could while looking at and saving time to talk about what the lesson was really about listening and how to pick up beats by ear and what you should use. So in this short, I just want to kind of go over swing and triplets just a little bit, just to have a better. Hopefully, you have a better idea of what it is that I was trying to explain. I'm going to do the disclaimer again. I'm not sure if I have to for these short ones, but I'm going to. If you are under 18, tell your parents you are doing this session. Feel free to ask questions and make comments, but stay safe online by just using your first names. Don't give out your contact details, and I hope you enjoy today's session. Cool. So, let's get started. Um, Very quick, and I have some little notepads. I know you can see this. I'm not going to hold this up through the whole time, but you see I have quarter notes here, right? One, two, three, four. I have eighth notes here. One and two and three and four and. All right? That's how you count them. One, two, three, four. One and two and three and four and. Now you should know this. We've gone over this. If you don't know it, go back and look at some of my earlier lessons and understand the difference between a quarter note and an eighth note. This is an eighth note triplet. Sometimes they'll actually write the three over top. Sometimes they won't. When I say they, whomever is writing the music. But so that we know what we're talking about for this lesson, I thought I would put the three over top. So if this is an eighth note, one and two and three and four and triplet, 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 triplet. That's how that would fall. Or 1 2 3 4 okay? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 2 3 4 And of course, these are 16th notes. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. So you can take this guy right here and create a little lesson for yourself. Just a little thing to practice so you can feel the triplet. Know how it's counted, but still feel it. I believe I said that in my lesson 9. Drummers, we have to learn how to feel. It's good to know how to count it and break it down, subdivide it, but you got to feel it too, okay? So a good exercise is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 2 3 4 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. All right, I'll put that down here, and we'll just do it. Cool. 1, 2, ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 2 3 4 1 and 2 again. Okay? So you can feel that you have the 1 and 2 and then the triplet. It's just a little faster to go to the 16th notes, right? And the other thing I'll play this tom rim, or the tom, you can see the sticking. The other thing is you can notice that the 8th note, this is my quarter note. 1, 2, ready, play. It's my 8th note. You notice that that's my 1 is on my right because I started on my right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Now watch what happens when I go to the 8th note triplet. 1 2 3 4. sticking. If I wanted to 1, 2, 3, 4 E, 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, eighth notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and eighth note triplets. 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E, 1 E, 2 E, 16th notes, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E. Back to the right. Okay, so the eighth notes, the number, if I start with the right hand, my number 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and is always on my right hand. When I go up just to the triplets, 1 E, 2 E, the numbers alternate. The hands, 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E, 1 and 2 and 3 and triplet, 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E. What's going to happen when I go to the 16th note? It's going to be like the eighth note. That's right. 1 E and 2 E and the numbers on my right hand. 3 E and 4 E and right? And there are 16th note triplets. Right? Triplet, triplet. 16th note triplets right there. 16th notes, 1 E and 2 E and 3. Right? Okay? All right. So now, if you got a good feel for that, the other thing that I also talked about in the last lesson, and that's why you kind of have to get an understanding of the triplet, is straight and swing. So there is a conversation. I'm going to hold my hand. I'm going to do this first. That talks about, let me fold this. I think that might even be better. Cool, very cool, very cool. That talks about your triplet, triplet, triplet. 1 E, 2 E, 1 E, 2 E, or 1 E, 2 E, There's a rest on that second triplet. 1 E, 2 E, Okay? That was part of that shuffle beat. 1 E, 2 E, 1 E, 2 E, Now, remember that last lesson. If you didn't check it out, you should go back and check it out. Now, let's look at this guy here. I think I folded that. Good? Yeah. Cool. I might develop these, call these foldies. Like flashcards, they'd be foldies for drummers. 16th notes up here. 1 E and 2 E and 1 E and 2 E and right? You're saying, why are you explaining this stuff to me? You went over this. You'll see in a minute. Now, I talked about the dot in another short, and I explained that the dot is what? This dot right here is half the value of the note that precedes it, or half the value of the note that comes before it, or however you want to remember it. Half the value of the note that it's behind, however you want to remember it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and check out the dot. That's what I called it. The dot. Capital D-O-T. But if this dot is half the value of this eighth note, it becomes a 16th note. So then you have 1 E and 2 E and So I'm explaining that because to help me understand it when I was playing, I understood the triplet feel. If I have one, my quarter note is here. If I'm going triplet, triplet, the triplet swing was definitely triplet, 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 triplet. Now, I also understood that the dotted eighth note followed by 16th note was 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 triplet. Dotted eighth followed by 16th. Okay? So those are different swing feels, or like I said, they're on a lot of shuffle beats. Sometimes they may want the shuffle beat to kind of have the triplet. Triplet, 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 triplet. Right? Then I've been places where it's tighter. It's more the dotted eighth followed by the 16th. The 16th note feel. One and a two and okay? So that's a breakdown of the different type of swings, more triplet and dotted eighth followed by the 16th note. And there are some sheet music where they'll actually have the dotted eighth followed by a 16th note, but then they'll put a 3 over top of it, meaning that they want it to feel like this. They want it to feel like the triplet. Okay, I hope you understood what I was talking about, and I will see you in the next lesson. Be safe. Bye-bye.